Hi, my name is SandyRodriguez. I'm a Chicana artist based in Los Angeles. My series, Codex Rodriguez-Mondragón, explores moments of resistance to ongoing cycles of colonial aggression experienced by communities of color, blending historical and contemporary events. These works are made with hand-processed earth, plant, and insect-based watercolors applied to sacred amate paper, a material once outlawed during colonial times. The series reflects my commitment to both healing and awareness building around current and historic events. Currents of Resistance is the culmination of my 2-year journey developed at the Hermitage Artist Retreat, the Tree Highlands Artist Residency, and my studio here in Mar Vista, California. The exhibition spans video, audio, a 40-foot panorama, and a cabinet of curiosities, a multimedia installation that investigates resistance to colonialism and environmental exploitation. The Cabinet of Curiosity includes hand-painted amate sculptures of native fauna, such as sea turtles, birds, pufferfish, iguanas, and bats. These figures are hand-built with wire mesh cores, plaster, and amate paper, with some featuring obsidian eyes. Obsidian, a potent stone of the Americas traditionally used to foretell the future. In collaboration with Marie Selby Botanical Gardens, we've included a selection of endemic, native, medicinal, and utilitarian plants to reference plant knowledge over time in one of the most biodiverse regions in the nation, highlighting the entangled history of science and imperialism. A unique aspect of Currents of Resistance is my collaboration with Rennie Harris, a 2023 Hermitage Greenfield Prize recipient. Through the residency, I was moved by the works in progress and had to explore the embodied nature of resistance. Harris's company's dance movements and gestures are incorporated within the brushstrokes and approach to the surface of these watercolors. I performed these paintings while they were rehearsing across campus at the Hermitage Artist Residency in the summer and fall of 2023. I am making visible the connections between past and present uprisings and the suppression of cultural expression, including dance. The works in this series are created using Mexican colonial 16th century recipes for painting with earth, plant, and insect-based watercolors. The pigments are derived from local minerals, soils, plants, which serve not only as the aesthetic choices, but as powerful materials for healing. The prepared pigments are measured on a grinding plate. I've added drops of water, a binder, gum arabic, sometimes honey and glycerin, a bit of clove oil to prohibit bacterial growth in the organic colorants. All these materials are mixed with a palette knife and a muller to disperse the finer pigment particles to achieve the exact watercolor tone and consistency. This installation is inspired by the painter scribes of the Americas, who layered history and identity onto ceremonial paper, each pigment carrying its own symbolic power. Maya blue connects us to our ancestors. Red ochre records history, and cochineal stands in for blood. Walnut ink has deep medicinal and artistic significance in the history of image making of the Americas, while cadmium blue, yellow, violet remind us of modern environmental and health concerns. Currents of Resistance includes works like the monumental panorama of the Gulf region, a moonlit nocturne imagining alternate futures, and choreography of Descent Number 1 and Number 2 that depicts silhouettes of dancers amid tear gas clouds and city lights. These works address the militarized police response to protests, particularly the use of chemical agents such as tear gas on civilians, despite the 1925 Geneva Protocol banning tear gas in warfare, and yet it continues to be deployed against families and peaceful protesters in the United States. My research for this project has had extensive involvement, including conversations with historians, anthropologists, scientists, artists across the United States, as well in my field work in California, Florida, and Texas. Thank you for experiencing this exhibition and journey with me. I invite you to engage deeply with these works as we reflect on the legacies of resistance and the roads ahead.